Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are breaking down one of the most dramatic and emotional developments of the entire war, a moment many thought would never come. Ukrainian flags are rising in areas once thought permanently lost. Russian forces are pulling back, surrendering, and in some cases abandoning positions without a fight. What we are witnessing right now is not just another battlefield update. It is a psychological and strategic earthquake that is reshaping the conflict in real time. For months, occupied territories were wrapped in fear and silence. Russian checkpoints, propaganda banners, and military patrols dominated daily life. But now something extraordinary is happening. Civilians are stepping out with blue and yellow flags hidden for years. Ukrainian soldiers are walking into towns where resistance never died, only waited. These images are spreading like wildfire, not just across Ukraine, but across the world. To understand why this moment is so shocking, we need to remember how deeply entrenched Russian forces once were. These regions were fortified, mined, and heavily defended. Moscow repeatedly claimed these territories were permanently part of Russia. The Kremlin invested massive political capital into convincing its people that these lands were secured forever, and yet today, those claims are collapsing in front of our eyes. Reports from the ground indicate that Russian units are surrendering in groups. Some are laying down arms due to lack of supplies, others because command structures have broken down completely. Soldiers are reportedly confused, abandoned by officers, and cut off from communication. In many areas, Ukrainian forces did not need to storm positions because there was no one left to fight. This is not just a military defeat, it is a morale collapse. Wars are not only won by weapons, but by belief. When soldiers stop believing in their mission, when they no longer trust their leaders, defeat becomes inevitable. Right now, Russian morale appears to be at one of its lowest points since the war began. At the same time, Ukrainian morale is soaring. Every reclaimed village sends a powerful message to the front lines and to civilians across the country. It tells them that resistance works, that patience matters, and that occupation is not permanent. Ukrainian troops are not just advancing with weapons, they are advancing with confidence, coordination, and the support of a nation united behind them. One of the most striking elements of this moment is how quickly control is shifting. Areas that were quiet for months are suddenly alive with movement. Local administrations loyal to Ukraine are re-emerging. Russian installed officials are fleeing, some reportedly leaving behind documents, vehicles, and even personal belongings. This kind of retreat suggests panic rather than strategy. The symbolism of Ukrainian flags flying again cannot be overstated. For occupied communities, these flags represent survival. Many residents secretly kept them hidden, risking severe punishment if discovered. Now those same flags are being raised openly, sometimes by elderly citizens who waited years for this moment. These scenes are deeply emotional and speak louder than any official statement. International observers are also taking note. Analysts are calling this a turning point, not necessarily because the war is over, but because the momentum has clearly shifted. Ukraine is demonstrating that it can reclaim territory, undermine Russian control, and maintain pressure across multiple fronts simultaneously. Another critical factor behind this breakthrough is logistics. Russian supply lines have been under relentless attack, bridges destroyed, depots hit, and transport routes disrupted. An army without fuel, food, and ammunition cannot hold ground. Ukrainian precision strikes have slowly strangled Russia's ability to sustain its occupation forces. Meanwhile, Ukrainian coordination has reached a new level. Intelligence sharing,